water is a key ingredient. It consists of 96 to 98% of your beer, and it can have a profound effect on the final flavor.
Our water is relatively hard. What hard water means is that you have more body in your beer, and you're going to be able to create darker, more hop-eccentric beers with that. So the harder your water is, the darker your beers are going to want to be, and the better mating there is going to be between the beer and the water. So if you have very soft water, like they do in Pilsen, Czechoslovakia, that lends itself to produce a very light beer, like Pilsner. Up here, we can make great IPAs, stouts, porters in that because we do have the hard water. It accentuates that. It brings out the hop character, the cleanliness of it. All we do to our water is dechlorinate it. So we don't want any chlorine in there.
For lighter styles of beers, lighter ales, as I said, or Pilsners, softer water is better. And so those would be the styles of beers that you'd want to try to soften the water as much as possible. But I think that, the famous styles of Ireland and some of England were based on water that had high levels of bicarbonates. And so if you're brewing a darker beer, the reasons why they use some of these darker malts is because it went really well with the higher bicarbonate levels in the water. And so, if you live in a place with very hard water, it doesn't mean it's the end to brewing. It might mean it's going to make it more difficult to make these lighter, more kind of soft styles of beers, but it actually works very well with porters, with stouts, with some of these darker ales. And so I think it's probably good, wherever you are, get a water report and find out what is the temporary and permanent hardness in your water, and that way you can adjust the waters a little bit if you think that you need to in order to brew the kind of styles of beer that you like.
Now, if you're brewing here or getting your water from a municipal system, it is required by law to have chlorine added to it. So if you are planning on brewing with some local Montana water, a good suggestion would be to fill up the amount of water you need a night before in a couple of buckets, and that allows the chlorine to kind of degas, so it won't affect the final flavor of your beer.